What does that say to you?
Wait, did you hear the latest bombshell rocking the NBA? The Clippers coach just dropped a truth bomb that's shaking the league to its core. Kawhi Leonard, the silent assassin on the court, might actually be broke. Yes, the same guy who dominates highlight reels, collects MVPs, and drives like he's in a low-budget action flick, reportedly can't manage his millions. How is this possible? Was it mismanagement, shady deals, or a financial trap no one saw coming? Today, we're diving deep into the chaos, the secrets, and the jaw-dropping scandal that could ruin one of basketball's quietest superstars. You think you know Kawhi Leonard? Think again. The quiet assassin of the NBA, the man who glides across the court like a ghost and silently racks up MVPs, suddenly finds himself at the center of a storm that no one saw coming. And who's the whistleblower? None other than the Clippers coach himself, dropping a bombshell that's shaking the league like a power outage at a sold-out Staples Center. Sources say Kawhi, yes, the multi-millionaire superstar, might be living paycheck to paycheck. Or worse, flat out broke. Now, let's back. Leonard isn't exactly new to controversy. Remember the whispers during his free agency drama in 2019? The secret demands, the mysterious meetings, the off-the-books perks, housing, ownership stakes, and those eyebrow-raising third-party endorsements? Back then, the league investigated, cleared the team, and everyone moved. But it seems the past has a nasty habit of Fast forward to today, and the whispers have become headlines. The rumors have become investigative exposés, and the quiet superstar might have quietly blown through millions. The situation started with a supposedly eco-conscious fintech, let's call it Aspen, that promised to save the planet $1 trillion. Sounds right? Only behind the green veneer lurked a web of questionable transactions, exaggerated claims, and apparently a deal tailor-made to funnel cash directly into Leonard's hands without anyone. According to sources who spoke off the record, think former accountants, anonymous investors, and one very chatty office manager, Leonard's endorsement deal was astronomical, $28 million per year with absolutely zero obligations. No social media posts, no public appearances. In other words, money for nothing, for free. And here's where it gets juicier. The deal didn't just appear in thin air. Clippers owner Steve Ballmer allegedly pumped $50 million into this so-called initiative, only for the funds to circle right back into. It's the kind of round-trip transaction that makes financial auditors scream into their "I've never seen anything like it," one insider told me. It's like a circus act, but clowns. You have multi-millionaires and tax forms. Meanwhile, the rest of the world has Leonard, Mr. Silent, Mr. Frugal, Mr. Chevy Tahoe, Mr. Wingstop Coupon Panic somehow managed to collect millions for thing. Other celebrities, Drake, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert Downey Jr., at work. They promoted the company, did interviews, posted appearances. Kawhi, nada, zero, zilch, yet the poor for them all. And now the coach has spilled the beans, leaving fans, analysts, and financial watchdogs scrambled dots. And let's be honest, the man famous for disappearing off social media, for flying under the radar, for being the picture of quiet efficiency, is suddenly linked to one of the most brazen, eyebrow-raising money schemes in NBA history. Is it incompetence, negligence, or a deliberate exploitation of the system? The NBA's collective bargaining rules explicitly forbid hidden payments and off-the-books perks. And if what insiders are saying is true, Leonard may have unwittingly or knowingly violated the holy grail of player contracts. As the dust settles on these initial revelations, one thing is clear: Kawhi Leonard isn't just in hot water. He's standing over a geyser of controversy, and the coach's revelations have only fanned the flames, making every Clippers fan, NBA analyst, and casual basketball watcher question just how quiet their superstar really is. The stage is set, the players are in place, and the saga is only beginning. The deeper you dig, the murkier it gets. According to anonymous insiders, Leonard's alleged no-show deal wasn't just a fluke. It was a carefully orchestrated circus of money, influence, and strategic ignorance. Sources whisper about weekly meetings at the fintech company, where everyone from accountants to junior executives watched as Leonard's paycheck was prioritized above all else. Even when the company was bleeding cash, one former finance officer revealed, Kawhi's money came first. Everyone else? They could wait. It was insane. And who was making sure it happened? Uncle Dennis. Yes, the ever-present Dennis Robertson, Leonard's uncle and business manager, seemingly pulling strings behind the curtain like a shadowy puppet master. Public reaction was immediate and ruthless. Fans took to social media with disbelief, memes flooding timelines faster than Kawhi can steal a ball in Kawhi, $28 million for literally how do you sleep? One Twitter user posted. Meanwhile, I can't even get a free coffee at Starbucks, another added, perfectly capturing the absurd. Bloggers, podcasters, and sports commentators jumped on the story like vultures circling a wound. Headlines blared, Clippers star cashes in without lifting her, and Leonard, NBA's quietest millionaire or biggest. But it wasn't just the fans losing this. Rival NBA executives were reported. This is unprecedented, one long-tenured GM admitted. I've never seen a deal struck this way. It's basically legal fiction. Former Aspiration employees described the internal culture with equal parts humor and horror. We went through our contracts like it was a game bingo, one former said. Then someone would casually mention, yeah, Kawhi's got a $28 million deal, don't ask. And laughed. But nobody could believe. And let's talk ins. While Leonard's public persona screamed reality, the decade-old Tahoe, Wingstop panic, and minimal social presence, sources allege there were behind-the-scenes splurges funded by these private jets, luxury properties, secret vacations, the kind of lifestyle that seems to contradict the man who once famously joked about not needing flashy cars. It's almost cartoonish, writer said. Quiet, polite guy from your office suddenly winning the lottery. The scandal also ignited a fire in the media, with analysts questioning every move by the management. Steve Ballmer, the billionaire owner, allegedly funneling $50 million to the company, only to see it circle back as if for Leonard, created what experts called a perfect storm. Could the Clippers have been quietly securing loyalty from their superstar deal? Critics argue yes, citing structure and repeated patterns of preferential treatment for Leonard joining the team. And of course, it remained silent, an eerie, frustrating void of response that only speculation. Was he in full details? Did he genuinely believe he was just endorsed? Or was there fully calculated, a masterclass in staying invisible millions? The lack of comment made room for every imaginable conspiracy theory, from the main to the absurd. Secret offshore accounts, phantom companies, even coded messages hidden in leadership contracts. By now, the end was a buzz, and the story wasn't about money anymore. It was about privilege, and how one superstar's quiet reputation could what insiders call the most audacious off-the-book league history. Fans and analysts alike were left asking the burning question. If Kawhi Leonard, the epitome of profile efficiency, could pull this off, what else in the NBA has been quietly slipping under the radar? And now the fallout. The NBA isn't taking the far from it. League officials reportedly convened emergency meetings, poring over contracts, emails, and financial records like detectives hunting for thriller. If the whispers from inside the league are true, the Clippers could be staring down fines, voided contracts, or even the kind of sanctions that make rival own quiet envy. And Leonard? His public image, that carefully curated discipline, mystery, and quiet dominance is hanging by a thread. The Clippers coach, now front and center as the reluctant messenger, has sparked a media frenzy. Interviews, sound bites, and cryptic comments paint a picture of a superstar who maximized every loophole, while the franchise tried to manage perception. I don't know what to tell you, the coach reportedly said in one press conference, tone equal part and resignation. You think you know a guy? Then the truth comes out and, well, it's shocking. Legal experts are already weighing in. Hypothetical probes, investigations by federal regulators, and even whispers of government scrutiny have made the league's cap system look like Swiss cheese, riddled with gaps that clever executives might exploit. Imagine millions of dollars slipping through the cracks while fans cheer from the stands, completely unaware. It's audacious, it's brazen, and it's exactly the kind of story that will define Leonard's legacy for years to come. Public reaction has been explosive. Social media exploded with memes, hot takes, and relentless speculation. Broke superstar? One viral post read, he must be hiding it in his glove compartment next to the playoff tickets. Opinion pieces, podcasts, and YouTube channels have all jumped in, analyzing every angle, questioning every move, and spinning a narrative of greed, mismanagement, and quiet cunning. Even pop culture commentators can't resist the story. Kawhi Leonard, usually the silent shadow on the court, suddenly becomes the centerpiece of one of the most jaw-dropping NBA controversies in recent memory. The big question now, what happens next? Will contracts be voided? Will the Clippers face unprecedented penalties? Could Leonard himself be implicated in league violations? The answers remain uncertain, but one thing is crystal clear. The saga has forever altered the way fans, executives, and insiders view both Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers organization. The quiet superstar may never be seen the same way again, and the league itself is on notice. In the age of massive contracts, celebrity influence, and creative financial maneuvering, no secret stays buried for long. So, what do you think? Is Kawhi Leonard a savvy mastermind, or did he just stumble into the biggest payday of his life without lifting a finger? Could the Clippers face historic penalties, or will this all blow over quietly behind closed doors? One thing's for sure, This scandal has changed everything we thought we knew about the NBA. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want the wildest theories, the hottest takes, and yes, the memes too. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications for more explosive truths you won't see anywhere else.